Attaching family search records to individuals in Family Tree is an extremely fast and easy. The computer will automatically generate a unique title for the record, plus a citation, transcriptions, links to the image, and descriptions. And it will create a different source for each person who appears in the record. Once you've found a record that you want to attach to the person currently on the person page in Family Tree, click on the name in blue at the top of the entry for that record. This brings up a summary of the record on the right side of the screen. Click on the Attach to Family Tree blue box at the bottom of the summary to bring up the attaching page. This brings up a side-by-side comparison screen. The information from the record is on the left side, and the corresponding information from family for the individual from Family Tree person page is on the right side. When you are happy that the record refers to the same person, click on Attach at the bottom of the section to attach this record to the person page as a source. Most of the time there are additional family members on the same record. To attach additional family members, click first on Compare on the line for the second individual, then on Attach below this comparison. If you are not convinced they're the same person, you can click on Cancel at any time and stop the connecting. When there is an Add icon on the record side of the side-by-side comparison, we can move the information to Family Tree prior to attaching the record by clicking on the Add. However, if there is already information in the corresponding field on the Family Tree side, but better information is on the record side, copy the information from the record side into your clipboard to later paste it into the appropriate field while editing in the person page. Click on the blue Attach button to finalize the attachment of the source and any information added from the record. By default, the right side of the comparison page contains the nuclear family of the individual in the person page. This includes the individual, spouse, parents, siblings, and children. Individuals in the record should be connectable to the equivalent on the Family Tree side. Should one of the categories not open, click on the box labeled Open on the corresponding header to display the individuals in this grouping. If the family member does not line up correctly on the record side, the individual can be dragged and dropped into the row across from the corresponding family member on the Family Tree side and proceed to compare and then attach. Newly identified members can be attached here also. For siblings or children, drag the person on the record side to a position between two siblings so that a new orange-colored row appears and drop it there. The Add command will then allow this person to be created in Family Tree and added to the family in this position. When the Add command is clicked on the new page and the new page comes up with the details of the new individual to be added. Gender and living status, plus how you know that this person is deceased for those listed as deceased when born less than 110 years ago, in order to finalize the creation of the new individual. Parents or spouse can be added in the same manner. An additional spouse can be added by clicking on that black box on the row of the spouse. All identified spouses appear for the selection here, and the option is given of none of the above in order to add a completely new spouse. In some marriage records and census records, we find extended family members, for example, grandparents, in-laws, nephews, etc., who are not part of the nuclear family. When this happens, look for the small silhouette with a down arrow adjacent to the base person. Clicking on the down arrow allows the base person to be changed to someone who is in both nuclear families. Then the extended family members can be added into their appropriate position in the family. The color green in a row indicates that this individual in the record has already been attached to someone in family tree. If the green row covers both columns, then it is connected to the correct ID in family tree. If the green row covers only the left side of the comparison chart, it indicates this person has been connected to a different ID in family tree. Hovering over the detach command brings up the ID of the person that the record is attached to. 95% of the time, this is a duplicate ID for the same individual in family tree, which means we need to merge the two individuals. But it could also indicate that someone has made an error. Check the existing sources attached to both IDs in order to understand what's going on. The attaching mechanism from FamilySearch Records to a person page in family tree tremendously simplifies the attaching of new people into their appropriate family. It also makes attaching new sources to everyone that is mentioned in the record an extremely simple and fast process. This is crucial to resolving duplicates, but also needed in applying logic prior to correcting errors in family tree.